Welcome back to Fallout 2, everyone. We're here in the oil rig trying to battle it out with the Enclave, and last time, boy oh boy, let me tell you what. Enclave is some tough SOBs. They're tough as nails. This has been a challenging area. I am level, let me check really quick. I was level 26, I think, coming to the oil rig. I may have been level 25, I don't quite recall. Nonetheless, we're level 27. I still feel like I might be a bit underleveled coming in here. This place is brutal. There's probably some better ways to go about doing this whole sequence. Yeah, I just kind of came in guns a-blazing. So, you know, it is what it is. Here we are right now, and I'm trying to figure out what do we need to do at this point. I've killed the president. You know what? I didn't even think about reading this description to see if it has any clues. The presidential access key. This access key has what looks like the presidential seal on it. It appears as though it's used to gain presidential level access to computers. Okay, so we've done that. And I don't know what we're supposed to do with it, to be honest. Let me come and check. Can I come in here? You see a computer. A high-tech computer using modern real. So we can't use this one. You see a wall. There's a computer right here. Let me go check this one. I don't know if I've used this one or not. I think I have. So there's an area that's I'm trying to remember which. I think it's on the presidential level. There's an area that I haven't been able to get to yet. I believe I have to use some sort of secret, maybe not secret elevator, but an elevator to get there that I haven't discovered yet. And I thought maybe having the presidential access key card would get me there, though I haven't been able to figure out how to actually do it just yet. We'll try to figure it out. I'm going to do as much as I can without looking it up. So we're going to run around. I expect this episode to be a lot of running around, trying to just figure out what the hell we're supposed to do. But here we are. Hey, Radio Man, how you doing today? Happy Monday. All right, so let's go ahead and log on. All right, so list of users, presidential passkey. So you have emergency defense system shutdown, right? Now, I've done this. Okay. Hello, Cassandra. How you doing tonight? Now it says, emergency defensive system shutdown temporarily shuts down active security systems on a level-by-level basis. Shutdown starts deep diagnostic procedure before initiating auto reboot of security systems. I don't feel like I need to do this anymore, you know? Like, I mean, at least on the level that I'm at right now. Let me see what happens if I activate this one. It says, Presidential Security Passkey has been recognized. Good day, Mr. President. Emergency Defensive System shutdown initiated, performing deep diagnostic Alpha Bravo Charlie. That says, for some strange reason, I don't think I want to do this right now. Let's see, I better get moving. Now, the force fields are still active. You said you've been doing all right, Radio Man? That's good to hear. I actually got sick over the weekend, so I didn't get to really stream at all. But here we are. If you hear me sniffling, or if you hear my voice start to, you know, I didn't really have a voice over the weekend, so it was pretty rough. But all in all, like we're doing good though. So I'm just glad we had today off to be able to recover. Okay. Hey, Mr. K, how you doing? Today's gonna be pretty rough. I'm just trying to figure out what we're supposed to do. So, no clues, no hints just yet, but I'm gonna see if I can't figure this out. Let's see, can we get inside this doorway? It says you see no way in which to open the door. Man, these doors, these doors that have the little crossbars, the cross beams on them, they are. Let me try something. Can we? I have no idea. I'm just gonna check to see if this actually works. Use on the door. It says that does nothing. Okay. So that does nothing. Well, I'm doing a lot better today, yeah. I am. Let's see. Did I check this over here? I think I checked most of this stuff out over here. So here's my running thought right now. I think I've done about as much as I can do in this section. I might go back up to the presidential area. This got mute fruit inside there, which we don't need. And I'm pretty sure we've messed with these computers and they didn't do anything different than what we needed to do. List users. What's the counterinsurgency does? In the event of an armed rebellion, presidential security allows defensive systems to be turned on all previously loyal but now threatening units within an area. Defense systems are attack the most dangerous foe first, warning current operational level entry levels only. Let's see. We don't really need to do that anymore. I feel like that'd be useful if you're trying to have all these things turn on everybody, but these ones for some reason don't seem to want to come after us. Okay. I'm just checking to see, am I missing something here? All right. This room does nothing. These are just beds. There is a wall locker here, right? Now over here, let's see, military style shower. Might check and see if there's not like a hidden, like a door or something like that I'm missing, you know? Because I don't think I've been able to get inside there. Okay. So here's my thought. Let's go back up the stairs. Okay. There's absolutely nothing that we can do here except that we have turrets, right? Okay. Now, I really don't want to go back through that electrified room. I have a save file that's before there. Now this room right here I have yet to clear out. And whoops. And I'm going to go back in here just to look and see really fast if there's something. Ah, fuck, man. Okay. If there's something that I'm missing inside here. So let's check it out really quick. I suppose what we could try to do is turn on the counterinsurgency thing. See, this is an area that I have yet to be able to get to. And I don't know if I can get to it right now. I was not able to beforehand, I don't think. I'm looking. That's the only new thing is this over here. Like I said, in the presidential area, there's there's a whole bunch of baddies we gotta fight in this area. Like, this is a lovely room of death, basically. And all these guys are tough as nails too. This is not an easy fight. I left Robobrain over. Let's see here. I left Robobrain over with at the presidential area. It's now President Robobrain. Let's see. Ah, I did not take it out. I hit it for 38. You know what? I meant to switch over to this weapon because I can shoot 2 times with this sucker. How am I not healed up? What kind of rookie move did I do coming in here without being fully healed? All right, well, you know what? That's what I get. We'll see what happens. How is that person still alive? There you go, Vic. Turret was killed. All right, these guys are ready for some target practice. And I didn't even reload. See, that's complacency right there. Man, these guys get like a ton of. Are these guys gonna get a ton of turns too? There you go, Solik. Man, Solik, dude, Oh wow. This guy over here, he's gonna be putting the pain on us, huh? Alright, how much can I hit this guy for? Ooh, let's see if we can get him in the leg shot. Get her in the leg shot. Let's see. 9 points. Alright. Ioi? Whatever that says. I just want to become the biggest threat to... That way they're not shooting Solik and Vic. As long as I can keep them off of Solik and Vic, we might be okay. You know, for even having them in advanced power armor, they seem to, well, I take a lot of damage too now that I think about it. These guys, all these Enclave guys are just really tough. Mr. K, I gotta hand it to you. You told me I wasn't ready to come here. And, absolutely was not. But here we are. I'm not walking back at this point. We're gonna get through it. Fuck, man. Vic was hit for 30. And he was knocked down. Where's Solik going? Oh, he's going to try to take on this dude? Now we're gonna have to reload. Okay. That's fine. Damn, dude. That didn't even give me a chance.
The residents of Modoc eventually find your body a few miles from the outhouse. The stench is so bad, they leave your corpse to rot in the waste.
I don't think I've ever gotten that outro right there. The residents of Modoc. They find me out by the outhouse. Somehow I got all the way from the oil rig to the outhouse. Okay. What I wanted to do really quick is I have a presidential area one. Let's load this up really quick. Now, I wanted to look here because... Okay. I want to get in here. I want to figure out how to get into these doors here. And I'm looking to see if there's something I'm missing. I'm kind of looking around here. There's got to be a way to open these doors. In one of the rooms, I don't remember which room it is now, but there's a whole secluded off section that seems like you can only get to it. It says there's no way in which to open the door. Let's see. If I ever do play again, focus big guns early on in the game. And then make sure I have the strength stat. Get the Bozar working. So, I'm sure I probably got to have more than 110 to really be like proficient with the Bozar. Because I've been using it, but I don't know. Maybe my build with like sharpshooter. Better criticals. I think maybe I might have more of a crit build, but I don't know. Okay. So let's see here. You see nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just looking to see if there's something that I'm missing with these doors here. And then there's... You can't lockpick it either, I don't think. Let me try really quick. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Pretty certain you can't. That does nothing, right? And then even if I try to actually do lockpick on the door, there's no apparent locking mechanism on the door. You know what I'm kind of wondering? I'm kind of wondering if, like, because I did the toxin release, if these doors are like sealed now. I don't know if that's the case, but kind of a bummer. Let's see. What else would I be missing up here? I don't think there was anything in the war room. We already looked over here. There didn't seem to be anything over there. We have a computer over here, and actually, I don't know if I messed around with this computer. Let's go look at the computer really quick. Let's go see what we can find. You see a computer console. So this one actually doesn't... Let's see if we can science it. Doesn't let me do anything with it. You failed to learn anything. Failed to learn anything means I can't learn or I just failed to. You fail? Let me try it a few more times. Nope. Okay. Can we repair it? Nope, you can't repair that. What is this thing here? The war room table. You don't do anything here. There was a staircase over here, you're right. And we did go in here. This one, last episode, I cheesed the shit out of this. I'm not proud of it, but I had to do it, man. This was a really, really, really tough area. This was a very tough area. This is the area I'm thinking of. So for the life of me, this is an elevator. And I haven't quite figured out how to actually access this section of the room over here. We've gone over here and I thought we messed with this mainframe. Let me do another look around here really quick. Maybe I gotta mess with some of these computers here. But I couldn't quite figure out how we're supposed to actually access, you know, and if there's like a set of stairs or something that I completely missed and I just didn't see it. Let's see, that's just a wall, right? So yeah, so like this area right here seems like it's completely sealed off and you need to access this. And I don't know how we actually get to that. But let me go over here and see. Here, let me put this back here. I don't think there's anybody, but let me try messing with these computers over here. Maybe I can open up the doors somehow. Let's see, that one doesn't do anything. That one doesn't do anything. What about this one? That one doesn't do anything either. See, they don't let me like interact with these ones here. You fail to learn anything. Okay. So the other computers we have are down here. Let's go check, see if we can mess around with these ones here. And then we still got some over here too. I don't know if I messed around with every single computer, but we'll just, for shits and giggles, we'll just check them all and see. All right, so we have this, right? Okay. List users. Now, let me see here. Can we do the emergency system shutdown at this level? Does that help us do anything? It doesn't seem like it opens up a doesn't seem like it opens up a door or anything. There's not really a door that we can get to. I'm sure the answer is going to be very obvious at some point. I'm going to be like, oh Jesus, if only I knew how to do that thing. This is how we get there. I'm like pretty certain this elevator is how we get there. But how we get to that elevator, I don't know. Let's see. This is if let me see. Are we below or above? We are below. We are below the presidential area right now, which leads me to believe this might be where the war room's at. But then yeah, I think there's something below. Okay. So the only thing I can think of is the one room that I haven't cleared yet. I feel like that's how we have to be able to get up here somehow. Let me go check these computers really quick. There's nothing. Now, I'm pretty certain we've already security level. Current status. Security turrets currently at normal status. Adjust security level. Let's see. Activate emergency defense system shutdown. Okay. Let's see. That's not what. Let's see. Curling. Project status report. Download complete. And then we have the atomic power plant operations, right? I like how they have, like, okay. That's so weird. I guess, let's see, Murray. Pretty sure we read all these things. Let me check to see. Did I read the power plant operations? I thought I did. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I read all of this stuff. Tom Murray. And here's the other thing that I kind of messed up too, is I did not come down here and talk to Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Maybe I didn't read this shit. Let me go back. So, I think I was saying something about, like, destroying the computer. Okay. So this is from Tom Murray, Chairman, Atomic Energy Commission, to the Cabinet. Danger of overdependence upon central computer for all reactor control. Note to the Cabinet. I hate to be a nag by bringing this up all the time, but I cannot overemphasize the importance of diversifying our atomic power plant's control systems. Here is my official report, and I think that once you've read it, you'll understand why we need to have a backup system. Tom. Atomic Energy Reactor Regulator. Vault-Tec's new uranium nuclear reactor has been working to top efficiency so far with the... interesting. Vault-Tec's new uranium nuclear reactor. Okay, anyways. With the state-of-the-art computer systems, they were made specifically for the task of regulating the coolant temperature as well as many other key functions. We are able to allow the reactor to run with minimal supervision. The new synchriotic multiprocessors that we had built into the triprocessor motherboard are able to multitask the coolant temperature, the intake of the cool seawater, the outtake of the expended coolant, and waste from the reactions, and the regulation of the neutron bombardment upon the uranium. Without the computer systems, the reactor would go out of balance almost immediately, causing... Okay, so here's something. Without the computer systems, the reactor would go out of balance almost immediately, causing a chain reaction bombardment of the uranium isotopes. Within 2 hours or less, this would result in a nuclear explosion equivalent to that of a 100 kiloton range. Which is pretty big, considering if my memory serves me, like Fat Man and Little Boy were like 15 kilotons or something like that. So 100, like, that's a lot. All right, so let's see here. The sum of the main portions of the reactor are placed underwater beneath the station. This arrangement allows the ocean's natural temperature to keep the exterior cooler. Seawater from 500 meters is pumped into the coolant chamber, and a portion of the cool seawater is diverted to the containment unit, where the core and control rods are. There, it circulates through the core, becoming heated from the nuclear reaction taking place. The seawater reaches the boiling point, and the resulting steam is used to turn the turbine generator to create all of the electricity. The steam then condenses and returns to a filter tank. The cleansed water is entered back into a preparation tank ready to start cycle all over again. Okay, so severely radiated water and miscellaneous toxic materials are pumped out of the station through a waste conduit, terminating 1 mile to the south. Reports from our survey crews state that our effluvia drifts down the coast of Southern California and Mexico are causing irreversible ecological damage. I remember reading that part. I do remember reading this. Many of the beaches are now saturated with toxic waste and highly irradiated sea life. Fortunately, this doesn't affect us, so we don't care, right? Go Enclave. Okay, in any case, if our reactor is shut down, we do have some backup batteries that can be used to power vital systems throughout the Enclave until power is restored. However, these do not include extraneous and high energy items such as force fields. So here's the thing. The force fields. Okay. Well, you gotta knock the fucking power out because that's how we're gonna get these force fields down. I don't know how we're gonna turn them off, right? So somehow we have to turn the power off. Okay. Also, as a safety precaution, certain watertight doors throughout the station will close when power is reduced to prevent flooding in case of an emergency. This will restrict movement through the station, but movement to the top of the station is still passable through alternate routes. We haven't gotten to the point where I feel like we've triggered the watertight doors, so I don't know why I can't open those ones up. Okay. Force fields, that's a clue. The real problem is that if the computer is shut down or destroyed, unlikely though both of those events may be, the reactor will go critical to the point of meltdown within 2 hours. We'll need to install some sort of human-maintained backup system. I know that you may think that I'm an alarmist for bringing all these provisions up for an unthinkable event. However, it always pays to be prepared. In the meantime, let's just make sure no one blows up our computer. Okay. Now, which computer? It says, this is a large supercomputer, probably the fastest you've ever seen, right? We like throw it at this thing? You cannot. Okay. It doesn't work. Well, I thought it may be worth a try, you know. So yeah, so this is the area that we need to get into in here. This terminal, I want to be able to access. I need to be able to find a way to access this elevator right here. And I don't think it's anywhere here. Okay. I'm just looking around really fast. Let me go check this dude over here. Did we check Mr. Tom Murray, wherever his body is at? I don't know where he's at, but he's probably somewhere around here. Yeah, well, I'll take these stim packs. Why not? That Vindicator is. Okay. What about inside the desk here? Okay, we didn't have anything in there. Ripper, money, small energy cell. Okay, I don't think I see anything else here. All right. Okay. Yep, so I think everything hinges on being able to get into this room. I don't know how to get into this room. Let me go back and check the presidential area really quick. Gotta be something missing. It comes from below, right? Nothing. I don't think it comes from top. Something comes from below this thing. Right? That would be... Yeah. I don't think it's in here. Would be nice if it was. Let me go check this room really fast, because I might have missed something, but I'm just going to come look. Sometimes behind these walls. I don't think there's anything here, though. It's just basically the war room. So you see nothing out of the ordinary, right? Yeah, there's no stairs. Okay. Yeah, no, we figured out what the goal is. I'm pretty sure that room is the key to everything. We read the report. We understand how we have to do it, how we have to shut down the force fields, how we have to make things go critical. The question is, how do we get inside that room? And I don't believe. What does this do? Pipe. Can we turn that off? Can we do anything with this here, right? That is a Neptunium impeller machine for the reactor. Make sure there's not something here that I could mess with. Somehow I feel like being able to like stick some dynamite or something like that would probably do the trick on this shit, you know, but it wouldn't be that easy. It wouldn't be that. And then you have the bomb, right? But the bomb we can't actually. This base cradles the nuclear bomb that's sitting on it. This is what drives me nuts. It's got a hand symbol, which means you can interact with it, but then you try to interact with it, it says you can't get there. So that one drives me nuts a little bit. And Dr. Curling's computer didn't have anything special going on with it, so we have. Can't throw a grenade at the bomb as much as you would want to. You can't do that. Okay. The only other thing that I think I could try is... Let me go ahead and save the game. We're going to save it here in the presidential area. There's nothing special that I want to do here. The only thing is I don't want to have to fight my way back through electrified floor. So we're going to load the game that's already down below there. Right? This is down below where we're at. How you wish it would let me throw the grenade. I don't think I would have 2 hours to be able to get the F out of Dodge, you know what I mean? I feel like it would be a very quick kaboom. Okay, so we do know we have a door here we can't get in. And we have... Let's see. This area gets us into... That one gets us... Let me see. This one gets us into the electrified area, right? Pretty sure. Nothing else. We've already gone into this one. All right. Let's go back up this way. Now I'm pretty sure even if I went by myself, I think they would let me try this. I'm pretty sure I'm like hostile at this point. I don't think there's any turn around this. But let's see here. I need you to wait here.
This look like a good place to sit back for a bit.
Okay. I am pretty sure I am hostile. Wait here until I come back. But let's go ahead and just try it really fast just to see. Make sure I'm not going to overwrite my 2 save files. We have 2 save files for a reason. The reason why I'm checking this out is because I want to see if I can sneak in here. Okay. This turret is not shooting at me. That might be a good thing. That might not be a good thing. Let me go ahead and just rest until healed. If that lets me actually walk through here, that would be amazing. That way I don't have to fight my way through here. There's a lot of folks in here. This is going to be one hell of a fight, too. Ugh. Okay. Now, what I wanted to try was, let's see here. We want to try to get into this section right here. So let's see if we can't come and open this door. It says you see sturdy blast doors. They seem to meld into the floor and ceiling. You see no way in which to open the door. So, it's so frustrating because I don't know. Let's see. Is there a computer over here that I'm like missing? Fan. There's got to be something to do with these doors here. You see no way in which to open the door. Can I use the presidential security code that does nothing? And there's no like wall. There's no wall thing. Well, I mean, the good news is I'm not. Didn't you notice the alarm? Okay. Better get yourself to cover. Let's see here. Let's go check and talk to these dudes. There's nothing in here that we need. It's just a bathroom. Somehow a lot of things hinge on being able to get access to these rooms here. And I cannot for the life of me figure out what we gotta do. Okay. Alright, something we can do though is we can go back and we can mess with the security level on this floor. So maybe that's something we have to do. Maybe that's something we have to do. Let me go back and do that really quick, because I can do that at the very beginning of the level. Okay. Let's see, there's nothing here in this section, right? So we have this computer right here. Now you come here. So now that I have the presidential security key. Okay. Actually, hold on a second. Let me save it really quick before I go and start messing with stuff. Presidential area. Trying to figure out stuff that I can't, like, overwrite, you know? Alright, it's this one. This is the one that I'm on right now. Okay. Okay, now, so there's two different settings we can mess with. We can mess with counterinsurgency. We can mess with emergency defensive system shutdown. If I do counterinsurgency, what happens? Activate counterinsurgency protocol. I think I'll stand back and see what happens. Okay. Now, this does it for this level, right? So, there was... Let's go ahead and let's walk in here and see what happens. Okay. Not a thing, right? And that door is still closed. Okay, let's go back. Let me try the other security setting and see what happens. Okay, so log on, list users, presidential. So emergency defense system shutdown. Okay, this temporary shuts down active security systems, level basis. Activate, shutdown. I better get moving while this thing is still running that diagnostic. Okay. So now, does this do anything on here? And again, I feel like that I may have completely screwed everything up with the toxins being released, right? So here we are. Who is that? That was just talking right there. Was that Vic? Okay. That door is still shut. There doesn't seem to be any change in here whatsoever. If I come in here with my companions and kill everybody, I don't think that I've actually changed anything. I have to figure out how to open these doors. And I don't know how. And I don't know how to do that. All right, let's think here. Presidential level didn't have any special computers. Okay. Most of these guys are like none the wiser too that, you know, it's me. There's not gonna be anything special I'm gonna run into that I'm aware of. I feel like there's gotta be some kind of computer that I'm missing somewhere that's gotta be able to open these doors somehow. There's something that I did. So what if I cut? So in order to get the presidential security code, you have to kill him. Which triggers a whole lot of badness. Now, I ended up so I'm gonna retrace my steps here and kind of think of what we did because the only thing I kind of messed up on was releasing the toxins. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but we'll just say, let's see here. So essentially I tried killing the president by myself and I couldn't, right? Because I was able to slip past everybody to get access to him. Okay. Nope, I appreciate Mr. K. I'm sure there's a way here. I'm just not seeing it right now. Can we go and talk to the turret? Okay. While we don't have our people, let me go back and look at these force fields. In the first game, there's a way to disable the force fields. I feel like the game is telling me that I need to deal with the power in order to disable the force fields. But let me go see if I'm pretty sure you gotta, because like in the first game they had like a little transistor thing that you could interact with, right? But if I try to like repair this, you cannot repair that. Can we science it? We failed to learn anything. Can we lockpick it? Did I hurt myself? Hold on a second. Do I got an electric lockpick? Let me see here. That does nothing. Okay, so you can't electric lockpick. Can you electric lockpick this door? Pretty sure it tells me that there's not a contraption to use. It says there's no apparent locking mechanism on that door. These doors are completely. Let me see here. You see sturdy blast doors. They seem to meld into the floor and ceiling. Yeah, I didn't know if there was like a special area that I have to use that on. This takes me to my least favorite room in the game. Okay, hold on a second. Mr. K, you gave me the combo. I'm just gonna assume that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this? Yeah, you said it's like 62339. So, having the code is one thing, but like still trying to figure out how to. Let's see here. Okay. See if we can't open this up. Okay. So that's 6. This is 2. 3. 3. Let me try to get this opened up. If I counted them correctly. Friggin'. Okay, they should all be open up now. No, they're not. That one's closed. But most of them are opened up now. Let me run back in these little rooms here and see. It just opens up a path to all of them. I gotcha. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Not okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so not every single door, but every pathway is now open. So all of them are noticing the alarm. Okay. Now, there was no computer over here, but there was a computer over on this side, though. Okay. Man, there's so many guys in here. If you try to come in here, they're just... Let's see. What happens when I mess with this computer? Okay. Log on. List users. Presidential. Vent system shut down. It keeps saying for some strange reason, I don't think I want to do this right now. So, but I don't think I'm actually activating anything. Okay. So there's not really much on this level. This is just a level of like... The Bozar would kill 2 per turn if spec'd properly. Man. It's unfortunate I'm not spec'd to be able to use that damn thing. Okay. There is another one of those. Here's another one of those rooms that we can't seem to get to. You would think the president on his desk would have like a panic button. Like I wonder if there's something that I'm just missing here, you know? Like there'd be like the oh shit button or something, you know? To like release everybody. Release the Kraken. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What's this right here? Oh, it's just seats. Okay. It's a chair, but too bad you don't have time to sit down and relax. Of course we don't. We're trying to get business done right now. You see nothing out of the ordinary. There ain't a damn thing that we can activate here. At this point, I'm checking to see if there's something that I am just missing completely. Behind a wall, you know, I have no idea. So let's see here. There's got to be something I need to be able to interact with. Now that I have my presidential key. This is a very nice looking chair. This is a council. We can't interact with that. We've already interacted with this machine. What's this thing right here? That's a monitor. You see, a computer monitor is made from Brotherhood technology. Brotherhood technology. Fascinating. What are they doing on here? There's a conspiracy. The Brotherhood's in on it. They are part of the Enclave. Alright, what is in this room? Have I gone in this room? I don't think I've gone in this room. We're gonna double check everything. You see a bed. Okay. Yeah, I don't really think I see anything in here. Hey, Mr. Nobody, how you doing? The disc that I read has the answer. Let's see, it wasn't on this one, right? I'm pretty certain it has to have something to do with creating this chain reaction, right? Without the computer systems, the reactor would go out of balance almost immediately. Can we just destroy a computer? The sum of the main portions of the reactor are placed underwater beneath the station. Okay, so we already got that. Yeah. This I'm almost certain this is where we have to do it. We have to get the power shut down. We have to get the reactor shut down. We have to do that. Where? Let me check over here. This looks like important machinery somehow. This is an impeller machine for the reactor. Is there something I can mess with over here? You cannot repair that. Can we science it? Oops. Hold on a second. You fail to learn anything. I mean, this is part of the reactor system here. This is a non-functioning machine. This part right here seems to be... That's the impeller machine for the reactor. This seems to be... I wonder if there's something... What if there's something here that I need to get? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it in the blood here. They have like a... Did they have like a security card or something? Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Can't just shoot this either. You know, I really hope I don't think I brought like any plastic explosives with me. But I really hope I don't need like some kind of plastic explosive on this shit, you know? That'd be a bad... I'd have to... I mean, thankfully I have a save file that I can like come back to. Okay, let's see here. What is this thing right here? You see some sort of medical or experimental apparatus. It looks like it could contain a human-sized body. Yeah, I figure if there's something you would need, they would give it to you here. Okay. Go back and talk to this computer again really quick. There's two computers I think that are vital to like this going on. This. Oh yeah, I didn't heal. Okay, thank you. Let's see. I cannot mess with this one right here. This one doesn't let me do anything. All right. Power plant machinery. I feel like this has something to do with it. This is the pellet machine, but I don't really have a... There's not something here that I'm seeing that we're supposed to be able to interact with. You see pipes, you see pipes. Like I want to be able to shut this down. I can't throw a grenade at it. I can't shoot it. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back this way. Okay, so in here. So we got a couple computers over here. Laser pistol. Skynet is the president now. Yeah, we left him there. He's running the show. Did I check all of these computers? I don't know if I did. We're gonna check. We're gonna check like everything. This is the supercomputer right here. This is the mainframe, right? Like I feel like this is the thing that we're supposed to. You see the support platform. This platform supports the large supercomputer over the cooling tanks. There's all this stuff here that we just basically... Checking to see if like there's something here that I can interact with that I just haven't seen yet. Can't do anything there. Okay. So we got something that said, what was this right here? So this is the platform. This platform supports the large supercomputer over the cooling tanks, right? You mess with these computers and they don't give you anything. Let me see. Can we repair these? Nope, cannot repair that. Can we science it? You fail to learn anything. Okay. Some sort of computer wiring. God, man, I wish I had my fucking utility tool, you know? The damn thing that I didn't bring, because I wonder if I can I want to cut this wiring. Can I shoot the wiring? Can't shoot the wiring. Okay. Can we let's see. Can we like science the wiring? You cannot get there. Hold on a second. Let me try that again. You fail to learn anything. Can we repair the wiring? Like unrepair it. You cannot repair that item. One of these lockers probably has one. Let me go check all the lockers. One second, let me switch. I'm not. No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that either. Someone's got to be a local MacGyver in here. Come on now. Who's got the utility tool on him? A pulse grenade. Oops. Dang it. All right, let's grab the pulse grenade. Why not? Right? Maybe we can pulse grenade something. You know, pulse grenades do good against robots of sort. I'll take the cash. Why not? At this point, I will take whatever I can. Let's see, we don't need that. Okay, nothing there. What about over here? A Ripper. Can we use a Ripper on it? Let's see, this is like, there's a couple things here that I haven't opened up. Whoops, I closed that one. Let me open it back up. Nothing there. We don't need that one. What about this? Oh, we got some more grenades here. Let's just go ahead and take them. We don't know if we need them. Okay. Let's go use these computers over here and see what happens. These ones look like they like mess with stuff. Alright. PoseidoNet intercept menu. This is the same stuff, right? Shut down. Shut down. Okay, so we shut stuff down, right? But what did it actually do for us? Now, all these are going to be like the same. Okay. I'm going to check them all just to see. But they're all probably the same. That one's the same. Yeah. Okay. Thought maybe, one of them might give me something different with the reactor, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay. But at least I can check it off the list that I've tried them all. This is another machine here. It's the same. There's another one here too, but can't even get there to be able to test that one. Okay. What about in this room over here? There's something over here that I need to be doing with these things. Plasma grenades. You guys had a lot of money on them, huh? Plasma grenades and money. What is that? Laser pistol, money. Well, let's try the plasma grenade. Probably. Let's see. If I was a plasma grenade, where would I want to store you to? No. Okay. Yeah, the computer wiring is probably the closest that I've been able to get to maybe figuring out something here. This room we have to get to. How do we get to this room? There's this room. There's the super mainframe here. None of these computers let me do anything with them. And then there was the impeller machine up above. Did I go? I don't know if I actually went in this room to look at. I think we had everyone come outside and check and make sure there's not anything in here. This looks like a break room of some sort. Don't think there's anything important in here. Okay. A large-scale THT entertainment tape player. No new movies have been made in 80 years. That's a... what? A very modern-looking computer. Hmm. Door entry computer. User help file update not available with trial for CytoNet software. Please purchase full version. Let's see. It expired 59,000 days. Let's see. Okay, what's Murray? Murray can't do much. Presidential. What's the counterinsurgency do in this one? Ah, I don't want to mess around with something if I haven't. Here, let's see here. Let me save the game really quick. I've done enough to be like upset if I mess something up. It says emergency counterinsurgency protocol initiated. Malfunction security link offline on this level. Please submit to authorized repair services. Thank you for using another fine Vault Tech product. Good day. It says maybe it'll work on the entry levels. That must mean the area just before the dock. I'll have to give it a try there. So, I mean, we used it there, but it didn't seem to do anything, though. Maybe I didn't fully explore something. Okay. Let's head back there really fast. Excuse me. Ain't nothing be straightforward with the Enclave now. Yeah, think your way through this one. Alright, so... where? Oh, this is the wiring right there. You see the wire. If I had the E-tool... Did I... I think I looked in all these rooms really quick. I feel like someone would have had an E-tool. I would have come across it by now. I looked in every single container. The only thing I can do is try to pickpocket somebody, but I don't want to do that. How am I gonna forget that damn thing? Okay. I did leave a ton of stuff. I was not prepared for what I needed here. Energy cell, stim pack, blood with bones. Let's see, what do we need to deal with here? That's a tank, nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. There's nothing except for this room right here. You see a pipe. This room, like you come in this room. I remember coming to this room and I'm like, why do they have this room? Is there something we can mess with in here? Like these handles? You can't mess with these handles, right? This is a weird room. I think Mr. K, you told me last time, you're like, this room's here just to distract you. There ain't shit inside here. Okay. Ain't anything in there. Anything inside here? Guns and bullets magazine. Let's see, we checked everything else out over there, right? And we... Pretty sure we checked these computers. That room did succeed in distracting me. Let's see, list users. Counterinsurgency. Okay, so it only works on the entry level, right? You cannot get there. You cannot... Oh, we're running up there right now. Okay. You know, I can't even like interact with this floor here. It won't let me like examine it. It won't let me do anything with this thing right here. We sure as hell can go back outside here, can't we? Why does that door open up so easily? See, you can't go anywhere else. So this is just the dock area, right? Okay. I'm just double checking everything at this point. I feel like I'm missing something. The only thing it seems to be able to interact with is this computer here. And the counterinsurgency. But what does that actually do, though? Doesn't seem like it does anything. These guys don't care. Can't talk to a turret. You can't do a shit with it. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back over into this room really quick. All right. Let me look. Let me look here. See, inside here, there's nothing that screams like power management inside this area. This whole area, what is the purpose of being able to come over here outside of having just a ton of dudes you have to deal with? You have the wash area over here. Okay. You know, I hope like I don't want to have to go looting like all these dudes, but I almost wonder if like one of these citizens has like the mysterious like key or something like that, you know. Oh. Well, shit. Let's go try it. Maybe this MacGyver son of a bitch right here has the thing that we needed all along. You never know. You never know. Somebody had to have a multi-tool, right? It's like if you didn't bring one, they give you the tools to be able to do it. All right. Let me go back this way. Okay, maybe a step closer to what we need to be able to do. There's 2 sets of wires we can mess with, right? Here, let me just do this. Put this sucker on there. And I'm going to use this on that. What do you think of this, Mr. Electrified Floor? Of course. Interrupted me. Where are you going? Use it on the wires. Okay, you cut the wires, stopping the current to the floor. Save. We've made progress. It's little, but it's progress, right? All right, let's keep moving. Supercomputer time. There's wires on the side there that we might be able to mess with. Okay. Let's see. That was down. Where was that at? That was down this way. Let's go back in here. Okay. Now I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I don't have anything else to lose right now. You cannot get there. Oh, we're running there. Oh, you know what? I never went inside that little utility room right there. But since we're here, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, before we do, Mr. K, I know you reminded me earlier. Let me just rest until I'm fully healed. All 156 hit points of it. All right. Let's check this out. Can we use this on said wires? That does nothing. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Damn. Can't shoot the computer. I had hoped that that might have been a possible solution to the problems that we're running into right now. Okay. Can't blow that up. Leads me to believe that, like, maybe fruit. I don't want fruit. Beans Electronics. Okay. I learned nothing new. Here, let me do this. Just to see, but no, we can't even use it on that. Okay. All right. Here, let's go back up to the other room where they had the impeller machine, and maybe we can use our multi-tool on something on that. Because it doesn't seem to be useful on anything here. And I can't really see anything else that we can interact with that would be useful. And you know, there might be something that I'm just missing in loot. You know, there's a ton of loot on the ground that I just am not picking up from, like, everybody, right? Like, oh, this dude over here, Dr. Choline. I never looted his body. And then since there's a blood there, it can't even... Small energy cell. There's nothing really there that I need. Let me just drop that, right? Okay. Let's see. Can we do something with this? That does nothing. Okay, I'm just checking around all these different things. That does nothing. Those wires are connecting the bomb to the computer. Okay, what about that? That does nothing. Is this the computer we got to interact with? I like how it says it's nothing out of the ordinary, but that's like where the wires are going to, you know? That seems some sort of computer wiring. Can I mess with these ones? That does nothing. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you got these wires that come this way, and then they clearly run like into this. You would think you could probably mess with this one right here, but it says nothing out of the ordinary. You see the power distributor. Wait, is that the power? Hold on a second. At this point, like, you know, I grew up in a tribe, right? I have no idea live wire, you know, this is foreign to me. So yeah, we're trying anything at this point. This something said it was a power distributor. You see power distributor. Can I shut this fucker down? That does nothing. You know, and I'll make a point, right? Because movies always get this wrong. Like in Jurassic Park, Dr. Alan Grant trying to test the fact that an electric fence is on by throwing a stick at it, right? The dude's a doctor. Not to mention a branch is like not gonna, you know, conduct electricity, but and then on top of that, like furthermore, like to go and see if it's actually on, like he grabs it like with his hands. You know, that way if it was on, you know, he's gonna clinch on it, you know, at least turn his hand backward. That way, like if it is on, then his hand goes outward. You know, not like he's grabbing it. Anyways, that's a movie, but here we are. Okay, so this is a power distributor. Here's a bomb. We can't do anything with the bomb. We can't do anything with this. We have more wires over here. He saw the status lights. Okay. There's wires heading to this thing over here. This is a red herring. There's nothing to do with this thing. That's power distributor. Okay, let's go back in this section over here. Let me try to, let's see if we can do anything with this. That does nothing. I'm just checking everything at this point. Let's see. It's a non-functional machine. Hold on a second. Can we repair the non-functional machine? You cannot repair that. Why not? Can we science it? You fail to learn anything, but we can't repair the non-functioning machine. Okay. Can we repair like any of this stuff here? What's my repair button? 8? Let me check, make sure I'm not like missing anything here. 8. I feel like it would be more obvious if it was anything to do with this over here. It would be more obvious. This is the Neptunium impeller machine for the reactor. Okay. But you can't do anything with this one though. That's the bomb. Like I see all the stuff. It talks about the computers being destroyed. Maybe I can destroy these suckers right here. Can I throw a grenade on these little power distributors? Let's see here. Hey Nina, how you doing? I couldn't just rest for another day. I took like the whole weekend off, and I wanted to at least play a little bit of Fallout 2. I feel really bad for not getting any Red Dead Redemption in this weekend. This level is killing me right now, and I'm pretty sure the answer is completely fucking obvious, like what I have to do, but I'm not seeing it. The connections I've made so far is that I have to turn the power off. I have to turn the power off. Right. There's a tri-processor motherboard that are able to multitask coolant temperature, the intake, right? There's 3 computers down by that mainframe. And the regulation of the neutron bombardment upon the uranium. Without the computer systems, the reactor would go out of balance almost immediately. So how do you deal with these computers? Like, we come back, we go back to where the mainframe's at right now. Like, just take a crowbar to these damn things. So, and then this room is the biggest. This room right here is killing me because I cannot figure out how to get into this fucking room right here. I can't. Let's see. We already used those ones. Pipes. Computers. Fire extinguisher. We can't interact with these ones. It doesn't let us. Can I repair them? Let's see. I think I've tried this. Can we repair them? You can't repair that. Can't throw anything here. And this computer's above the cooling tanks too. See, I've gotten that far. But I don't know how to get into this room though. You cannot get there. You see the elevator. That's a non-functional machine. Non-functional machine. Hey, Devillian, how you doing today, man? I'm feeling a little better, man. I appreciate it. Okay. That is the uranium rod driver machine for the reactor. Yeah, we have to get into this room. That's how we deal with this. But how do we get into that room? There's an elevator. There's an elevator somewhere. You're wiped out today, man. You had to go survey a mobile home park? Damn, dude. At least the weather was pretty decent today. Well, at least it was decent for me. Hopefully it was for you too. Alright, hold on. Let me look here. Where in the hell is this elevator? How do you get to this elevator? They wouldn't just have like access to it. Let's go look through the lockers. Go see what I'm missing, man. If there's something, it's It's gotta be, like, pretty obvious. Oh, we'll take that. That's not what I needed, but we'll take it. No, we don't need that. Okay, let's go back, look over here. It would be in this. I'm not gonna say it'd be in this room, but it might be here. Because I need to figure out how to open up those blast doors. Not in there. I'm just happy we found the multi-tool. That didn't do what I want us to be able to do. Okay, so we looked in all those ones. We looked in all these foot lockers. There's some other foot lockers somewhere that we can go look in. Up in the other room. So go through the foot lockers, huh? All right. We'll check everything. We shall check everything. No, we don't need those. Okay, let's go look. Combat knife. I don't think a combat knife would do it. Ripper didn't definitely do it. But I'll take it just to be safe. It would be a combat knife. They wouldn't rest the fate of the game on a combat knife. There's got to be some kind of, some kind of tool. There's got to be something that we're missing. Yeah, excuse me, the irony of that, it would be a combat knife that you need. All right, let's go look over here. We go look inside this one. Super stems, we'll take those. Was there something in here that I just completely missed? Let's look inside the room. There's no desk, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go look upstairs, right? Because in the armory upstairs, there's a whole platoon of dudes that got shit that I haven't Now, if it's a rocket launcher we need to like shoot at it. Hold on a second. Let me try. That's one thing we didn't try. I don't think I have any rounds though. These guys don't have any rounds, do they? Hell no. Let me go up here. I didn't go in this room. Let me check inside this room. I've never been inside this room. This is probably just a waste of time, but let me just look really fast inside these little cases. You know what we're gonna find here. How many rounds does this thing have? Does this have anything in it? It's got one explosive round. Hold on a second. What's for shits and giggles? Please, please just let me see if I can shoot that mainframe. All right, let me. Probably not, but I want to just try at this point. Let's see. No, okay, doesn't. I figured it'd be worth a try. Okay, let's go back upstairs and we're gonna go check all the lockers. We're gonna go see if we can find something that looks useful for what we need to do. Alright, let's head back. Let's see if we can head back up this way. This sturdy blast doors. These things right here I think are possibly key to what we need. Not 100%, but I think it might be key to what we need. Uh, there were lockers in here, but I'll start upstairs first and see if there's something. Let's see, was there? Okay, we got all these ones up here. Let's go look at all this stuff up here really quick. No, I have no idea what I'm looking for, but I'm hoping that whatever we're looking for will be like very obvious once we see it. No, okay, we don't need that. Okay. And I'm pretty certain it's not going to be like a pass key, because I feel like I would have grabbed that if I would have seen it, you know, like a key card or something. So if that's, you know, I don't think I'm looking for something like that. That's regular. Well, that's a plasma grenade. How's it? A magnetically sealed plasma delivery unit with detonating explosive creates a blast of superheated plasma on contact. Yeah, we got some of those, right? That's not what we're looking for. We checked that. We checked the desk, right? Nothing in the desk. What's in this little box? Okay. Let's go back this way. Okay. These guys are starting to crack. I need to be able to break them out because it's like I've been on this oil rig for like over a year, I feel like. Excuse me. With as much time as I've been like waiting around and stuff. All right, so in here okay. All right, Nina. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday and have a good night, okay? Take care. Let's go check these lockers really quick. There's a bunch of stuff up here that I know we checked. Okay. Nope. Pretty sure we checked all these things. Plasma grenade. Lots of plasma grenades. Somehow, like, I feel like that would be a sign. I need a plasma grenade for something, but it doesn't allow me to throw it. Okay. Ain't none of these guys got foot lockers too. Okay. They don't really care that I'm like rummaging through their stuff. They're just the best grenades. They do a massive amount of damage. Yeah, I never really used grenades in these, you know, in these games. Yeah, and I never invested in throwing it all either. So let's see, we got a club. It's kind of unique. Maybe you can club a computer. You know, I'm not entirely sure. At this point, I'm kind of willing to try anything. All right, Mr. Nobody, I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a while, so hopefully you're having a good evening, bud. Let's go see the desk over here. Nothing in the desk. Okay. Can you... Let's see. There's a foot locker over here. There's 2 foot lockers over here. I don't know if I searched both of them. I see a flower. I don't think it's going to do anything. Okay, nothing there. See, it's money, money. Let's check this one out right here. Okay, nothing there that I think we need. Let's go look over here. Nothing in there. Okay. Pretty sure. We look in all these boxes. I think we did. I don't like to say we looked in all of them, but we looked in some of them. See, there's a desk right here, but I'm pretty certain that we looked at that desk. This desk, I mean, it looked like their garden. You know, this whole thing here. What is that? A psycho? No, that's... Okay. I didn't go in this room. Let's go in this room. With the big green crates. Maybe I'm not remembering which one the armory is. There's some beer in there. At least they got their priorities straight. Let's see what's inside here. More booze. Okay. Alright, so the armory. You're saying it's the one with the big green crates? And oh, the robot guards. This one over here. Okay. Alright, let's go look over here really quick. Was there something that I missed that I just completely forgot about? Because it was a long time ago that we came into this room. So let's go look and see. Did I just happen to completely... Let's see, there's the rocket launchers. More rocket launchers. So armor piercing. That's a laser rifle. Aha. Plastic explosives. That's probably it, huh? Okay. That is probably it. Yeah, those are regular grenades. Okay, we don't need that. More plastic explosives. Okay, we'll take those. Okay, and that's power armor, which we're not going to take. All right, so I'm guessing that the plastic explosives is what we need to set off on those computers. I think. There's a couple different things we can try setting it on. So we have the computers next to the mainframe. It says those computers, the tri-processors, are important for what it needs to do, right? I mean, I can't get there. So I think that's what I would like to start with. I see all the components that operate all that stuff. But I'm going to start with there. If that doesn't seem to work, and I'll save it before I do. If that doesn't seem to work, then we got a couple other components that we can do. Once the power's knocked out, these force fields should be down. You said there's explosives and then grenades. One you can trigger without a target, one you can't. Oh. Plastic explosives, I don't need a target. I can just trigger it. Gotcha. Okay. I don't remember if the first Fallout game had plastic explosives in it. If it did, well, I don't remember. But it's not a thing that you use too often in the game though. Or at least I didn't. Okay. So let me do this. Let's see if we can't save the game. Okay. Now, use. I'm not very good at using the plastic explosives, so bear with me on this. We're gonna have to test some things out for science. I was all about trying to blow up walls in the military base, but here I am wanting to throw a grenade at it. I mean, let's see here. You have destroyed the reactor. You gain 10,000 experience points. Okay. The reactor is now destroyed. Let's you have 9 minutes and 52 seconds to evacuate. Hold the phone here. Okay. Reactor, go boom. Inventory. Ah, fuck it. Let's run. Let's see if he can come with me. Take robot with you. I'm still upset that I haven't been able to get into those rooms. I'm very upset about that. And I think possibly because I did the toxins release that am I moving? Oh shit, no I'm not. I probably locked myself out of some stuff. Oh. We're not going to be able to get in there. I just realized that. I actually don't know how. Oh. This is now open. Okay. This is now open. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Where did I save at? Reactor go boom. Right there. No. You gotta be shitting me. I'm gonna walk out here and... Oh, Christ, man. Hold on a second. Is this... No. Skynet's staying his ass here. He's part of the collective now. Let's see here. Maybe I'll reload a save and come back and try to save him. Man, I can't get him out of there. You see what's gonna happen is they're all gonna attack me. Because I got him? Yeah, I'm running. Oh no, like if I try to run, they're just gonna kill me, and they're gonna kill him too. We gotta make some sacrifices here. Marcus, you know, rest in peace. He was dead. Oh shit, son. Whoa. My word. My word. Holy moly. Am I, can I exit combat? Are these guys gonna attack me? Frank Corrigan was hit for 21 points. That guy looks like a beast. Man, he's killing those turrets. Gonna keep ending my turn here. Vic. Frank Corrigan was critically hit for 76. Man, I got 8 minutes left. Dude, what kind of weapon does he have, dude? He is a massive, massive enemy. Alright, where am I at? Let's do this really quick. Let me put on my stuff. And let me... Actually, you know what? You know what? Let me put on my Bozar. And we are fully healed, I think. Okay. I hit him for 100. Sergeant Granite was critically hit in the eyes. Dude, these turrets, they're trying to do their work. They're trying to do the work here, but it's I don't think this is going to go the way that I want it to. All right, well, we got Sergeant Granite. Oh man, I gotta try to get out here and see if I can't do something. He just kicked the turret, man. He totally just kicked the turret. Hey Pyrus, how you doing? I don't know how we're doing right now. I feel like I got like 8 minutes to get off this shit, and I'm just hoping these turrets can actually take out this dude. I don't really want to fight him. I don't know how much health he has, but he seems like he's got a lot of health. Okay. Alright. Oh, I got hit for 12. Okay. I got hit for 17. Oh, damn, dude. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes now. Holy moly. Shit. Oh. And Solik's just sitting there. All the turrets are gone. I have no clue. Let's look at something really quick. He looks severely wounded. All right, let's not take any chances here. Let's go ahead and just heal ourselves up. Let's see. Where's my other stims at? Okay. All right, I got 4. I have 4. I can still do a... The problem is none of my companions are going to do anything either because I just had them just sitting there too. So I kind of feel like... Man, dude. Like, I'm trying to think if there's another way that I could have done this, but I don't think so because... Because it would require me to have to go and clear... Oh, shit, dude, the countdown's still going. I can't just be jaw-jacking here. Fuck it, let's just go. I missed? Damn, dude. He hit me for 96 hit points. Oh, fuck.
You have died. You shall never know what happened to your kidnapped village.
I know what happened to the kidnapped village. Ooh. Okay. This is with the reactor going boom, right? Where did I save it beforehand? September 7th. September 7th. Can I not fight those guys and can we just sit there and just watch it happen? Let me see here. Are they hostile to me? I don't know if they're hostile to me. I don't know if I started shooting and brought the pain on myself, you know, because I killed the good Sergeant Granite. So here's the thing: is I could possibly stage my companions. I can't bring them into this room. I can't, like, because if I bring them into this room, I got the whole room of pain coming down on me. And so, and this is a big room of pain. I can't sit and talk too long about it, but now. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's just go ahead and... So he's got like 900 hit points, you say, huh? Man, that is wild. Are these soldiers? Okay, these soldiers are going after him. You see a trooper wearing... Can I exit combat? No, I can't, right? I feel like what's gonna happen is they're gonna turn on me. So there's probably a better way to actually do this. Because I didn't know how the thing worked. And I don't know if I could turn it off either, now that I think about it. I may have to we may have to redo this whole thing. There's Vic. None of these guys seem to be actually going after me. The turret was critically hit for 130, hitting some key part and causing heavy damage. Turret was killed. Now, are they going to come back? Let's see what happens. Frank Corrigan was hit for... Man, dude, he is huge. Let's see what happens up here. Okay, so now they're attacking me. Okay. fucking missed. Of course I would. And here he comes now. Dude, he is massive. Okay.
The Wasteland.
Let me think about this really quick. This is before I planted the shit, right? So I have see here. So if I pre-position some folks here, like for instance, if I grab Robo Brain here, like I can still go back this way right now, right? Because I haven't. This is a save file that I had before I blew up the reactor. So let's see here. Now I take it that all those guys, those Enclave troopers that are with him, are like they're not like they're always with him. So like I don't know if there's a way that it's just him. I'm trying to think if there's any way possible. So like I have these guys here, right? The problem is if, you know, I have to go back through this room. And we have to clear this room out. We have to clear this room out here. Damn, dude. That is so many guys. In order to be able to walk through here with my companions, we have to clear this room. The second I try to walk through here, they're going to aggro. And then we're going to take a lot of damage getting just to this area over here. Now, let's say I pre-stage my companions like right here, right? I can't, if I'm in combat, I don't know if I could talk to him and say like, hey, I need you guys to join me now, you know? I gotta think through this one. You can't talk in combat. No, you can't. So, that's why you don't fight through this mess. So I wonder if let me go and mess with this thing over here. I activated the counterinsurgency system, so I kind of wonder if I screwed all this up. Let me see here. Log on. List users, presidential, counterinsurgency. I think. Let me see something here. I think I screwed something up here. Let's see. Let's look at the security status. It says download complete. Current status. Information. Security turrets currently at deactivated maintenance status. Is there, I wonder if there's a way that I can come in there and like not, and like those turrets not be targeting Frank Horgan and I can maybe go talk to him. What does adjust security level do? Emergency defense system shutdown. Okay, so now it's shutting down the system. I wonder if that's what I have to do is shut it down first. I'm gonna try that really quick. I'm gonna see what this does, but I might have to pre-plan this out. We're running out of time for tonight, but I at least want to try this thing really quick. So maybe I shut down the counterinsurgency settings that I had accidentally. And if not, you know, if we're kind of stuck with where we're at, I got a couple save files that like will walk me back a little bit more, but um excuse me. Let's see here. What I'm thinking is you know, I came in here and like started like killing everybody, you know. And there may be a way different area ability to do this somehow. All right, let me try this really quick. Let's put on these plastic explosives. Okay, so let's get really close. Okay. Well, let's back up. I still really want to get into this section over here. I'm really upset that I can't get into this section over here. Maybe there is a way to get into there, and I'm just not sure how it's like how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. Okay, we just gotta wait for this thing to blow up now. I probably should have said it like 10 seconds. I don't know why I needed like a full minute. Okay, there we go. Reactor's been destroyed. Okay, we're on the move now. We're running. All right, let's see what happens. So now, this area is now open here. That stairs up. So this goes up. There's no other way to go. We have to go this way. Because this way is shut down now. Okay. This opens up. We can come in here uninhibited. We are part of the crew. Just another soldier trying to escape. That room is just a giant distraction, huh? No, they're still targeting him. So maybe I can just like leave him to his devices and then maybe I can just slip out of here. All that work to get Skynet the best brain and then I just leave him. I think what can I move? Okay, he's blocking the door. Well, so probably what we're gonna do I think this is gonna take a while, but and we're not gonna be able to do it tonight. Probably what we're gonna do next time is I'm going to go and clear that whole room next to me, so I can bring my companions with me. Because right now they're not doing anything. Like I can't get them to do anything right now either. What I was gonna do here is see if I can get lucky, like trying to sneak out of here or something like that. I probably can't go through this door, but I like how Vic's following me. What happens if you just make a break for the door? Oh, dude, this guy's gonna kill me before I get to go anywhere. Oh, shit. Yeah, man, he's got a hell of a... Jeez.
Rest in peace, chosen one.
Okay. Yeah, so in order to be able to fully have all of my companions, we have to clear the way. That room has to be cleared out. That is going to take a little bit of time. There's a lot of guys in there. I don't know any other way to do it. We can't pre-stage them. Like, we have to, because of the route that we have to take to be able to get back, that's how we have to do it. And I may have screwed everything up because of my turrets. I don't know. You know, I tried deactivating them, but I must have... yeah. We do have some previous save files, too, that we can kind of reload back if we really screwed up somewhere. You know, for instance, I have... let's see... yeah, we got a couple things. But what I would like to do is just come back to... I think it's this one right here. This 7 September. Because this is the 7 September after we got the reactor, right? So it's this one. So from here, I think I go back, I get all my companions, and we go back and we clear... Now, here's the thing: is the brain bot is not functioning properly. I think he started turning into Cassidy, and he's not fighting anymore. Or I have to check his settings and see how to get him to fight properly, because I think maybe he's doing a sniper mode and he's like trying to run away all the time. So I'll kind of mess around with that. But yeah, so I think we clear that room out. That way I can have all my companions with me, and then when it comes time to having to fight Frank Corrigan. He's dealing with the turrets. It would be nice to be able to snipe him from far away. But I think the important thing is to try to kill all of those Enclave soldiers before he's done dealing with the turrets. So I think we just kind of guns a-blazing on the Enclave folks. And then by the time he's done dealing with the turrets, we have those guys completely, hopefully, obliterated, and then we can focus fire on him. So that'll be the plan. But we're out of time for tonight, so we will have to do that next time. Lot of hard. That's a up road. That is an uphill battle that we have. That is a massive uphill battle. But nonetheless, Mr. K, I really appreciate all the hints today, because I probably would have not gotten that with those damn plastic explosives. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dispatcher, how you doing? You said this game is too hard for a blind start, but you love the spirit. I have gotten a little bit of hints here and there, but I think we've done as good as we can. But I'm trying my best. It's a fun game. I love it. It's been good. All right, I gotta get to bed, y'all. So I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you later. Okay, take care, everybody.